We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Kevin Millwood will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Settling in now, Carl Hicks. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, Dero, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Millwood has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Take your base. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. 3. 3. Out. 3. 3. Out. 3. Out. You're out.
Now in the box, Carl Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, try that pitch, huh? Here you go.
The pitch.
That's a ball. The count is 2-1. Nope, that's
and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail big. It's 9-1.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out. Out. You're out. 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 3. He's out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. 3. Out. 3.
Now at the plate, Carl Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Play ball. You're out. Out. He's out. Out. You're out. Out. That's ball 4. He's out. Out.
Stepping into the box, Carl Hicks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Don't be afraid. Let it fly one time.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey!
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
A 1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Jeff Burrows. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Larkin over at second. Hicks at first with no outs.
Let's go right here.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, let's go, big fella. He's right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Ball that time.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Ken Berry is on deck. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Hey, let it
fly up there, huh?
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Darnell Spence is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ken Berry will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. So coming to the plate, Jordan Huggins, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Huggins.
All right, one more time, right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Let's play ball. Three.
So striding forward now, Carl Hicks. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Good pitch right here. Here we go. Here we go one time like a big dog.
From the stretch. Line toward right center.
Go hard, just go hard.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeff Burrows.
The left fielder. Jeff Burrows.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Looking to keep this at 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 11 and the Pirates 10.
Play ball. Ball 4, take the base. 3. Out. Ball 4, take the base. He's out. That's ball 4.
Now batting, Carl
Up next
Hicks.
for the Cubs.
He singled his last
The
time
catcher.
up.
Here we go. That's on the
Carl
ball. Get it done.
Hicks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner to center field. That's in there.
Go
Base
hard,
hit.
you scored. Go hard.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Jeff Burrows is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Four runs here in this half inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Popped up. Burrow in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with it for ball four, so the bases will be loaded now with two away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joe Page will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Johnny Walton is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 15, Johnny Walton.
Into the box now, Ken Berry, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
The center fielder,
Your turn now.
Ken
Go. Come on.
Berry.
Let it fly now.
First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th, as a huge 9th inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ball game. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Cubbies are in front, 15-13.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
15-13, the final tally in this one. Chicago wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Danny Cox claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ryan Whitley hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.